Greetings and salutations, guys. It is the Saturday show on a Saturday for those folks on Saturday. I'm Vaughn. This is the late show. Ironically, it's called a late show, but we're happening first thing in the morning. I'm here with Kayla and Ray. How are we doing, ladies?
Oh, so good.
So good. Yes, we are here. Oh, I'm sorry, Kayla.
No, you're good. You're good. We're good. We're doing
I'm
great.
so excited that we are here at the DragonCon parade. Honestly, I feel very lucky that the weather ended up cooperating because I was a little bit worried at first. But it's a lot of people lining up already.
Oh, absolutely.
And waiting just to see all of the amazing different cosplays that they have available. What did you do yesterday, ladies?
Well, I did some science track panels that you'll have to look up on the app because I'm pretty sure I can't talk about them on DragonConTV at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I did a couple of different photo shoots yesterday, which was a lot of fun. I saw so many amazing cosplays. And yeah, that's what I was up to yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
And me, I went to some costuming contests, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of different. I went to a few parties, so I am a little out of it. But regardless, speaking of today, what are you guys looking forward to for the parade today?
Okay, so you remember in the Muppet movie when Kermit the Frog joins Fozzie Bear in a car, they're driving to Hollywood, they're singing, moving right along, all along the way. That car was restored by Razorfly Studios. It's here. It's in the parade. You can see an actual car that was driven by actual Muppets. They definitely drove it themselves. I love DragonCon. Very exciting.
Yes. Speaking of that, we did just show a picture of Brian actually being in front of it. So, very exciting.
There is so much work and preparation that goes into the parade, and you have there's a marching band. There's different cosplay groups. I just love seeing it all.
Yes. So, also, it's not too late to sign up for the DragonCon Hustle 5K. Participants will be able to pick up their medals at the charity booth located in the Marriott at the marquee level. You don't have to go to Yavin to receive your award. We're also looking at some B-roll of her spinning.
She is amazing.
Yes, she is amazing. So it's a great medal to have. Like, I am probably gonna do it. I've never done a 5K before, but this might be that one year.
You should definitely do it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So there's also today the alternate historical fiction track are yet again in search of the Dragon of the Season. So you can make your debut and catch the eye of the Dragon Court at the social event of the year. That's at 4 p.m. today in the Cortland Grand Capitol Ballroom.
The new DragonCon Skeptical Game show mixes interviews with audience participation and exciting quizzes. This is the third year that Vandy, Beth, and Ian have hosted Blind Spot, and it is a highlight of the Skeptics track.
Yes, so make sure that you definitely go to the Cotillion. I actually went last year. It was a lot of fun. And also make sure that you go to the Blind Spot game show with Vandy and Ian.
Were you the Dragon of the Year?
No.
Oh.
I almost fell. It was a lot of fun, though. But the DragonCon Blood Drive, the Blood Drive numbers, we have had 779 donors registered for the Blood Drive. There's still time to walk in or to make an appointment. If you are not braving the crowds out here in this Georgia heat, which it will get hotter, or if you can watch the parade from the comfort of the blood drive while you make your donation. I hear the line is the shortest during the parade, so that's a little con secret. And all Saturday donors also get a special patch for doing it on Saturday. So make sure that if you are available, make sure that you donate blood. Every drop matters, okay? So now we're going to go to Joy with DC TV Tries, and she's going to try her medal at the Muscle Nerds Showdown. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Joy with DC TV Tries. We are here with Muscle Nerds Showdown. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad can you beat everybody in this room?
I just want to eat. I'm too tired to fight anybody.
Electrolytes are out of balance. I can't do anything.
Can you flex your muscles for us?
Yeah.
Thank you for DCTV. We're signing out.
Wow. So that was, I'm glad Joy had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun actually looking at that. Next year, I'm actually going to try to join that muscle nurse. I got to do a little bit more push-ups and get in the gym a little bit more. But it was a lot of fun to see. But we are joined right here with Eunice and Suni from Black Girls Anime. Welcome, ladies. How are y'all doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent, yes.
Okay. So tell us about the platform of Black Girls Anime.
Oh yeah, so I created Black Girls Anime just to like showcase that, you know, Black girls are nerdy, Black girls love anime, and we're not a monolith, you know, we're all different. So that's kind of what Black Girls Anime is about. And we love the news. I love to share anime news, so got to keep my girls informed.
That is good.
I hear this is your first Dragon Con. How's it going so far?
I love it. It's been so fun. I did not expect all the things that I'm seeing because I've been to so many cons before, but it's like the biggest one I've been to. And you can tell that Dragon Con is really for fans. And I love that.
That, and it seems so organized, and there's so many things to get into. I didn't know that there was a parade here. This is like, I'm standing by for this.
Wow.
100%.
So why is it important? You did speak about making sure that people that watch anime aren't a monolith. Why is it important to create this platform specifically for Black girls?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I wanted people to see me and people that look like me because like when I tell people I watch anime, it's actually really hard for them to believe that. Exactly. They're like, sure you do. Then they want to quiz me.
What's your favorite one?
Like, what's your favorite one? What happened during this Naruto episode? But I really wanted to show people that we, like I said earlier, that we're not a monolith, that we're all different. And anime really speaks to me and brings me so much joy. And I just wanted to showcase that with the world.
I hear y'all have different tastes in anime. What was the first anime that got each of you into this?
I started off with Sailor Moon when I was 5 years old.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Funny enough is that I saw it when she was transforming, and ever since then I was like, me and her, we locked in forever.
And then for me, it's Ghost in the Shell. I love the fight scenes because I've always been a, fighting game girly, Mortal Kombat. That's my go-to, but the fight scenes in Ghost in the Shell were so iconic that I had to figure out what I was watching. That was my first one, so.
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it was Dragon Ball Z. Of course, a classic.
Of course, a classic.
But one thing I usually ask people, which is off script, but are you all sub or dub? That's a big thing that I always ask anybody and everybody.
When I was younger, I was like a sub snob, but now that I'm older, dub all the way.
Yes.
I don't got time to sit there, read. No. Speak to me in English, baby. I got you.
Yes.
I'm going to listen.
It's the same for me. I have to do dub because I'm the same way with anything I watch on any show. There's subtitles because I'm getting older now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what are you guys watching right now? What's the one? So think about it. What anime are you watching right now?
I'm watching Sakamoto Days on Netflix. I am a big Sakamoto Days lover. I am obsessed. At the previous con, I just had Sakamoto Day nails, so I am obsessed with Sakamoto Days.
Wow,
I love Sakamoto Days so bad.
For me right now, it is rewatching. Okay, I've seen this show 8 times. I'm now on my 9th time. I am obsessed with Death Note.
All right.
Okay, and I'm also rewatching Demon Slayer to get ready for the upcoming
movie.
release.
It comes out next
Hustle,
week.
yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I would definitely be checking it out. So, and I mean, I've been watching a lot of different anime too. The one that I just finished was Solo Leveling. So good.
God, I love
The
Solo
action
Leveling.
on that is
I
amazing.
just started Frieren. It's real
Ooh,
cute.
Frieren is amazing.
It's great.
It is so
I'm
good.
loving it.
It's a slow one, but once it gets into it, it's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love Frieren.
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing at the con? Where can we find you? What can we watch you all talk about?
Well, today we have a panel called "Is Your Favorite Anime Character Going to Jail?" at 8:30 p.m. at the Hilton Galleria, room 6. I'm excited because a lot of our favorite anime characters need to go to jail. Need to go to jail.
Please don't send them to jail.
No, they need to go to jail.
See,
Every single one of them.
They're already picking the side.
No,
They're already
all
picking
of them
the
need to go to
side.
jail. They got to go to jail. Some of them have the toxic romance ones.
Oh,
Jail.
So your favorite ones?
Yes,
Yeah,
jail. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love toxic mess, but jail.
Okay.
No.
What about you? Where can we see you at con?
So I will, of course, be at all of the panels that she has today, but tomorrow I do have Cosplay Universe, Unleash Your Inner Hero, tomorrow at 8:30 p.m., so come check that out.
Okay. Wow. Make sure that you check these two young ladies out. Also, how do we how can people that want to know more about Black Girls Anime, what's your socials, things like that?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram. We're actually on every social media platform as Black Girls Anime, all one word. And then if you want to find me personally, you can find me at Black Girls Manga. That's where I really get into the manga world.
And then for me, it's SUNHI_official, and it's Suni again if you didn't catch it the first time.
Yes. So, again, thank you, ladies. Make sure you guys be a part of Black Girls Anime. And what we're going to be watching right now is a new segment, or a segment that I actually did. It is called Comedy with a Cause. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. At the Crystal Ballroom, we are here with Comedy with a Cause. We are having 10 stand-up comedians giving their best sets. I am going to actually try some of my own comedy. So let's see how it's going to go. All right, guys, so hey, I'm Vaughn. I'm with DCTV. What did Vegeta say about his tuition bill?
It's over 9,000.
Thank you, yes. All right, thank you, guys, thank you.
And when they do that, it gets all weird, and I gotta stand up here and lie and be like, I'm kidding.
I don't know, I didn't dress up or anything, but I think I'm kind of like Betty Boop Daria, you know?
One of them to the other said, hey, what's my birthday? And I wasn't even in the conversation, but from across the room, I just went, it's September 13th! And they were like, Jacob, what was that? And then I started pointing at everybody, listing off everybody's birthdays one at a time. And then I started listing off the days they're gonna die!
Good, we're gonna leave the comedy to the pros, but clearly it was a great night. Lots of fun, lots of laughs, and it supports a good cause. So, signing off from DCTV, I'm Vaughn. Wow.
That looked like a lot of fun.
It was definitely a lot of fun. It's that joke. Anyway, but I did have a lot of fun doing that. Obviously, some of the jokes I did landed. I got to come up with some more material next time I go out there. So
I love how much comedy there is at DragonCon now.
Yes, that's a big thing that I'm very excited to see, is that there's so much comedy being added to it. But let's not be remiss. We do have a new guest here. Let's welcome Corrine Vitek here. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
How long have you been cosplaying?
So I've been doing it for about a decade, on and off. Started out kind of dipping my toes in, and then was just like, I could make a spandex suit. Sure. Sure. I don't know how to sew, but we'll figure it out. Yeah.
How do you decide what characters you're gonna cosplay?
There's like kind of two ways that I think a lot of people look at it. First of all, it's like, what looks really cool?
Yeah.
And you're just like, and for me, it's like, I want to make that. I want to wear that and put that on. And I think that for a lot of people, that's the big impetus, is you find a character and you're just like, I love this character. A lot of people feel a connection with the characters that they cosplay. Some people just really like designs. Like there's really no wrong way to do it. So kind of depends.
And you can definitely see the passion and the enthusiasm that you put in all of your cosplays, because I actually follow you on Instagram, and I see all of the wonderful things that you have done. I was excited to see it. We've seen that you're actually cosplaying on a cover of a comic.
Yes.
So how is that? Like, how did that happen?
So all of the Marvel cosplay covers are the kind of brainchild of Judy Stevens, who actually has a book out now that I'm going to plug for her because she's delightful. And it's Cosplay the Marvel Way. So there is a delightful book on Marvel cosplay. She was the mastermind behind all of this. And it turns out that I think at the time I was the only person who had done a non-traditional dazzler, the way that that's a non-traditional dazzler. And I knew of Judy through some friends, and they were like, oh, this is happening. So it was, honestly, it was an amazing experience. I completely lucked into it. There were so many talented cosplayers on those covers. Like, you have no idea, like, the amount of talent that they found. But it was a wonderful experience, and I had a great time doing it. I made some great Marvel nerd friends, like other cosplayers involved in it. And Judy is delightful. She put it all together. She picked the characters. She kind of was just like, yeah, so I hear you have this. And I was like, yes, actually, I do. And she wanted a very distinct vision that she had. So it was all her brainchild. Like,
so as a quick plug, which book specifically is yours?
Oh, I don't have, this is not my book. Which
one are you?
I am A-Force number 10, which was a delightful all-girl squad, Marvel Girl Squad. It had a lot of fun multiverse stuff in it with a bunch of different characters. And one of them was a dozen Dazzlers. It was really great. And it came out in, I think, the mid-2010s there, so a couple years ago.
Very nice. Now, this is kind of a community for cosplay. Can you talk a little bit about what that means to you?
So, for me, cosplay has always meant community. I have made so many amazing friends. I have learned so many skills through friends. I think that's the thing when people get intimidated by jumping into cosplay. People are so wonderful, and it kind of builds, especially at DragonCon, because I think that we have here one of the most unique cosplay communities in the entire United States. And part of that is just everyone loves to share skills. I always say, like, if you want to make a costume and you want to meet somebody, walk up to someone that's wearing the costume you want to make and just be like, you look incredible. I'm thinking about doing this, and a lot of times we're very happy to tell you how we did it. We're just like, yes, let me show you this dumb thing that I figured out. Like, it took me 3 hours. It's going to take you 10 minutes. It's perfect. And that to me has always been a very welcoming thing. I love seeing the community grow, and we've gotten so much bigger, and there's just so many more different kinds of people that are now part of it. Because you used to just see, cosplay has always been in the con scene since the 60s. It's been around, and it started and there was a lot of Star Trek, Star Wars cosplay kind of jumped in, and then you had, especially here, you had the forums. There were the superhero forums that showed people. They were like, oh, superhero costuming, and then they started doing these giant photo shoots here, which you can still see. Those be one today and tomorrow. There's a Marvel and a DC one that they do, and they're also delightful, amazing people. If you ever want to see a million Supermans, that's where you do it, and they all look incredible, right? They all look incredible, everybody.
So you said you've been going to this con for decades now.
Yes, I have been coming to DragonCon since, I think, 1997. So I grew up with this show, and it's been really fun to both grow up here and then watch the show grow up around everyone.
Yeah, how has the cosplay scene changed at DragonCon over all that time?
It is, okay, so when I was here, we did not have eBay. This is the pre-eBay days. You did not have all these people that were pre-making things. So anytime anyone figured something out, they were just like, oh my gosh, you can use this household object to do this thing. And everyone was like, wait, what? Because I remember when EVA foam became the big thing, and everyone was like, do you know you can use these floor mats? You can just cut up a floor mat and you can use it to make armor. And we were like, wait, what? And now they sell it at Michael's, and you're just like, oh, that's so cool to see it so mainstream. It was nothing like that. We had to source things. There was a lot of painting on your clothing to try to make it look right. And now I think it's just been so much fun to watch it go from a handful of people every year cosplaying to thousands and thousands of people. Yes. Because back in the day, again, Star Wars, Star Trek have always been here.
Yes.
But it really wasn't, I think, until the mid-2000s here at DragonCon that you started to see everyone get more organized and everyone get more excited and hyped up as these materials, even fabric and wigs, have become so much more available that it's great for anyone to get started.
Now, the parade is about to get started behind us. What are you most looking forward to?
In the parade?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love all of the groups that march together. I've done it many years ago. I'm excited because the Fallout Tactician group should be pretty good this year. I'm a big Fallout nerd, so I'm always love to see them. I love to see the DragonCon wings, like the group of all the wings that always come in every year. There's just all the staples. I mean, there's nothing more impressive than a bunch of stormtroopers walking down. Like, it's a spectacle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, one thing that I definitely like is I like seeing the Spartan warriors come up from 300. They're always decked out, and then they actually do the shield stop where they huddle up, and it's amazing to look. So, thank you so much, Corrine.
Thank you for
coming
having
out.
me.
I love your cosplay. Are you going to be here for the rest of the weekend?
Oh yes, I'm here till Tuesday.
Okay.
Well,
What cosplay are you doing that you're most excited about?
So actually, yesterday I finished. I did Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3, and it was my body paint day. And so that was a big that I finally finished and got done. And then today I'm going to be in Marvel because it's the Marvel day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So again, as Kayla said, we are not far from the start of the parade. We're going to thank Corrine for coming out again. We're going to thank Eunice and Suni for also coming out. Thank you, Ray and Kayla, for being here.
Absolutely.
It definitely makes me feel a lot more comfortable having my two favorite co-host ladies here. But the parade is about to start. We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at the Hyatt at 9 a.m. Make sure you are there. Make sure you're watching on DragonConTV. Signing off. Have a great day. Enjoy the con.